I go online,
Welcome.
and my breath catches in my chest until I hear 3 little words. You've got mail.
You've got prayers.
Welcome to the Revelation Superhighway. We bless, no mess.
God is a mean kid sitting on an anthill with a magnifying glass, and I'm the ant.
Jesus has a plan for you.
Well, maybe this is his plan. Maybe he's like a mean little boy with a magnifying glass, and I'm just a defenseless little ant.
That's not funny.
Oh, that's Jesus on the other line. I gotta go.
Wow, that's incredible. That's amazing. Is that how Jesus did it? That's incredible. I'm sorry.
The gloves are off, pal! Come on, let me see a little wrath. Smite me, oh mighty smiter! Smite him!
It's the card!
As it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. I tried to warn them.
Parting your soup is not a miracle, Bruce. It's a magic trick.
Who doesn't love a good magic trick?
A single mom who's working 2 jobs and still finds time to take her kid to soccer practice, that's a miracle. A teenager who says no to drugs and yes to an education, that's a miracle. You want to see a miracle, son? Andy crawled to freedom through 500 yards of shit-smelling foulness I can't even imagine. Or maybe I just don't want to. That's a miracle. 500 yards. That's the length of 5 football fields. Just shy of half a mile. That's a miracle. You want to see a miracle, son? In 1966, Andy Dufresne escaped from Shawshank Prison. All they found of him was a muddy set of prison clothes, a bar of soap.
Soap. Sorry? I make and I sell soap.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a bar of soap.
What are we doing tonight? Tonight, we make soap. Really? To make soap, first we render fat.
Aha, pay dirt. Richest, creamiest fat in the world. Fat of the land.
Max, grab a bag. Welcome back to the wreck.
Yeah, with enough soap, one could blow up just about anything.
Tyler was full of useful information.
Say it with me. Soap. How's this gonna make you the biggest star in the world?
George, at this point, the audience expects me to completely shock them all the time. But short of faking my own death, I don't know what else to do. Because I've always got to be one step ahead of them.
Like you, I detest those who prey upon the gullibility of the masses.
My plan to phase myself out is almost complete. Max, no one can survive in the adult world if they have to stick to the truth.
It's too late for me. But there are a lot of little cable boys and girls out there who still have a chance. Don't you understand, Steven? Somebody has to kill the babysitter.
The jury has reached a verdict, so if the jury is seated and this week
в которого находится вся Америка. Тут будет зачистка.
The moment of truth, Mr.
Cut transmission!
cut transmission. Cut it!
Jesus, God in heaven!
No, the hell! Oh my God!
Give me the
This
phone.
Black. What?
Give me
I
my
got
phone.
it.
Help. Help.
Preferred customer, my ass!
I don't mean to be indelicate here, but someone should get some ice, keep the body fresh.
He died?
I didn't kill him. He killed himself, trying to do something he wasn't prepared to handle. You do realize this is a game.
Did you ever consider changing your name? You seem like you've got a real grip on where you're going with your career.
Well, you know, we'll see.
What's your next project?
It's called The Crow. I get to play a rock and roll musician. I get
Really?
to quote Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah?
And I get to return from the dead.
Ooh. Let's see, I don't remember. Jim Morrison hasn't done that yet.
As far as we know.
Right.
The crow in the film, the bird in the film, you could really just look at as a guide, almost a piece of his own personality that guides him back into his life and reminds him who he was.
Say hello, Tinky. Pleasure, Tinky. Corvus corax, common raven, smartest of all birds. Where are these birds?
Is quite mad sometimes. In a sense, is completely insane. Almost in the sense that you might think of an insane person having voices, you know, more rational voices that try and guide him, more irrational voices that come from a more emotional, more deep-seated place. I think that the crow is that rational voice. The crow is his guide.
Just as I suspected. His bird is a raven named Tinky. I found that inside the cave.
It's a wonderful role, and it really is a role that you have to take risks with, and it gives you a wonderful opportunity to take those risks and stretch, because you tell me how somebody who comes back from the dead is going to behave, you know?
It makes people go, I wonder what's coming up next. You know, I guess they just want to vicariously sit back and watch me go to hell for them. Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the wonderful things about playing this character is it's a real, you can really take the gloves off in playing this part, because there are no rules about how a person who has come back from the dead is going to behave. You tell me how somebody who comes back from the dead is going to behave, you know? I get to return from the dead.
Ooh.
I'll tell you, it's very strange because this whole thing is coming out right after this big earthquake. And it's like, I think people could use a laugh right about now. And, you know, it's not bad timing, actually. It's kind of weird.
What was that for you? The series of must have made close to $1 billion of films.
It was a very strange time.
Yeah.
It was a very strange time, and it took me a while to kind of get used to this new air that I was flying in.
Yeah.
I remember sitting in a theater in Westwood during the premiere, and when the lights went off and the people applauded, and it was an energy that you didn't normally see at a premiere. And
you knew at that moment
it was
real.
Oh, it was real. It was real, and I felt it, and I got a chill, and I said to myself, new life, a new phase.
Because we do not know when we will die, we get to think of life as an inexhaustible well. And yet everything happens only a certain number of times, and a very small number, really. How many more times will you watch the full moon rise? Perhaps 20, and yet it all seems limitless.
Tom Hanks said that to me one time. It's just like, anytime you want to go through the door, man.
You stab at the beachhead,
exactly.
We'll be right behind
you. Take the bullets, and we'll...
This is the best role that I've had the opportunity to get my hands on.
This is the trick. This is the performance. Right here. This is why no one can detect his method. Total devotion to his art. Utter self-sacrifice. You know? It's the only way to escape all this. You know?
He's been pretending to be a cripple for years.
Anytime he's in public, anytime he goes out.
This is a magic trick, Mr. Tesla. Played out on a global scale.
Tony Clifton is Andy Kaufman. And Andy Kaufman is Tony Clifton. They'll deny it up and down, but believe me, it's true.
That's it. Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn. God, yeah!
What? You should see the look on your face. I got you so good.
Wait a second. Are you telling me that you were faking for 20 years?
Uh-huh.
Mr. Epkiss, go as yourself and as the mask, because they are both one and the same beautiful person.
This is great business. You get 2 Andy Kaufmans for the price of 1.
I explained this. I have to lie. Everybody lies. Mommy lies. Even the wonderful Jerry lies.
My whole life was nothing but a bunch of lies. I know you think that we are nothing but a lie. But underneath all those lies, there was always something that was real. How does a person who doesn't exist go on existing?
A lot of this has been reconstructed.
You know, you seem an odd bit familiar to me.
It's just that you look sort of...
Familiar? I said the same thing.
Well, what do you think? I think he looks strangely familiar. I'm getting that a lot lately.
It is you. It is.
So what I want to know is what kind of game are you running? Who are you really?
Just a guy trying to figure things out.
Who made you king of the car?
All right, I know how to settle this. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 3. Whoever guesses it gets to be king of the car.
1.
No.
3?
Nope.
Okay, what is it?
2.
I swear I was gonna say that!
All right, so it's agreed. I'm king of the car, right? Fine.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up. See this? This is my boomstick. It's a 12-gauge double-barreled Remington. S-Mart's top of the line. You can find this in the sporting goods department.
Welcome to Cosmart, your local gun emporium. 42, hunting gear.
Shop smart. Shop S-Mart. You got that?
Did we lose them?
I think so. Let's see about getting those manacles off.
Where are we?
The inner chamber. We found it. At last.
Gosh.
I can't lose him!
Who is that?
That, my dear, is Horus, the falcon-headed god of the heavens. Oh!
You're not allowed up there. It's one of the 7 wonders.
There is a legend of a secret order born in ancient Egypt called the Eye. Using magic and delusion, it is said they perfected sleight of hand.
The legend is that the Eye is everywhere, waiting for the truly great magicians to distinguish themselves from the mediocre ones.
Hands off, Khalid.
Roland!
You. I thought you were dead.
You thought wrong.
I get that a lot.
Roland! Look out!
Taste my steel, you dog.
Taste my steel, you dog.
Infidel.
Infidel.
Sure, I could have stayed in the past. Could have even been king. But in my own way, I am king. Hail to the king, baby.
Oh, Roland.
Oh, Emily.
Oh, shit.
This is Bruce Nolan here at Buffalo's first annual Be the Miracle Blood Drive. It's a BEA beautiful day. I'd like to introduce you to the future. Yes, behind every great man, there's a woman rolling her eyes, folks. I'm Bruce Nolan. Well, everything here seems good. Big load off my mind. Oh, God. You can speculate all you want, you know, but unless you check it out for yourself, you never know. We should head back now.
This concludes our broadcast day.